Paying for technical schools, what you need to know. While paying for four-year college and shorter certificate or degree program has some similarities, there are also several crucial differences that you need to remember. Technical schools are focused on career-specific training in certain fields like electronics, criminal justice, accounting, and nursing. By conducting a little research and completely understanding how technical schools operate, you will surely improve your chances of looking for quality education even at a fair and affordable price. The price of technical school education. A technical school, or also referred to as trade school or vocational school, focuses on skill learning instead of studying a certain major. There are instances when the fees and tuition at trade schools can be higher compared to the price of that of a program in two-year college. But in most cases, technical schools can be a much better deal. To know the possible expenses that you will incur along the way, it is important that you also do your homework so that you can identify the specific type of program that will fit your budget. Before signing the dotted line once you have chosen a specific technical school, make sure that you read carefully the enrollment contract and understand all the costs stated within. You have to remember, however, that you never find such a thing as a guaranteed job, much less a guaranteed salary once you have graduated. Any claims to the opposite will surely be a good reason for you to be skeptical. You need to take some time on investigating the specific programs that are of interest to you. First of all, check whether or not the school of your choice is accredited by the concerned agency or government body. Accreditation will not only signify a school's legitimacy, for it also means that the students who have attended and will attend the specific school are eligible for financial aid. Second, you also have to ask regarding the number of students who are able to find employment in the trade that they have chosen, and ask for contact information of the other graduates so that you will learn if the education they got helped them or not. Should you discover that the course of your choice is not within your budget, it does not necessarily mean that you can no longer enroll, for there are not financial aids available for students. By learning about these aids as well as student loans and grants, you will surely find it easier to pursue your technical school education. Choosing technical school with occupational guidance. Occupational guidance is the last but definitely not the least consideration when searching for technical schools. Why is it important for your education? How will it be able to help you? For the modern generation, the present holds a special significance. It has become an era of thousands of changes, when new ideals have been proposed and even more new patterns have emerged. This era of utter independence combined with the incessant changes have dramatically changed the way on how schools pursue their aims. These changes that symbolize progress calls for an urgent reorientation of the students' attitudes as far as jobs are concerned. In the complex process of having to mop up the age-old cobwebs of sheer prejudice against the blue-collar professions and occupational information's dissemination, schools definitely need to play a very crucial role. Back in the earlier days in the entire complicated and complex field of education, it can be noticed that if there is one aspect that has been greatly neglected, it is none other than occupational guidance. But thanks to the education authorities' foresight and dynamism, the students now have sufficient opportunities of gaining adequate occupational information for them to be properly equipped when looking for a job that will suit their aptitude and overall ability. A graduate student who does not have even the smallest idea regarding the job that is going to take up after leaving school will likely fall into a taste of flux, with the imminent danger that he will go for the wrong job and end up in complete despair. Right now, with the help of occupational guidance, students who will soon be leaving school with at least have a vague idea of those jobs that they plan to take up. Every single year, there is an increasing number of students who quit schooling. Thus, it is a must that the young citizens will be properly guided in choosing the right career once they graduate. A newly graduate who simply plunges blindly to a certain job that does not suit him or one that he is not interested in will find himself a round peg within a square hole. This is something that no country will be able to afford. That is why it is of paramount importance for all students to be properly guided when choosing a career for them to contribute their maximum to the whole society. Even today, when almost everything is done through automation, around 2/3 of the life of men is still spent working, with the career choice something very delicate for them to tackle. If you made the wrong choice, you will be spending your whole life in a world of incessant frustration. Usually, the very first job that a new graduate lands on becomes his only one during his entire working career. It means that unless you are suited and contented with your current job, you are never going to be happy. Thus, occupational guidance is very important, for its primary aim is to assist students in making a choice on their career based on their interests, training, and aptitudes. So, during your search for technical schools, make sure that you go for one that offers occupational guidance. Thank you for watching To All Parts of Technical School Campus, your guide to find the best technical school in town.